everybody. Welcome to the Georgetown ISD Athletic Complex for tonight's matchup between the Eastview Patriots and the Belton Tigers. Good evening. My name is Brian Reed, joined alongside Rob Jaskula, the Mike Rula, with Les Cleary, providing quality assistance over in Vype land. Well, last week, Eastview got their first win of the season, a resounding 51-0 victory. And they're looking to keep things going here. This time playing a team that's in their same class this time, so it might be a good test for them.
Yeah, Brian, good to see you again. Happy Thursday to you under the Thursday night lights here in Georgetown. Another beautiful, cloudless September evening. It's going to be a great one today. The Belton Tigers coming in, district champions last year, made it to the area round of the playoffs and finished 10-2. Only lost one game in the regular season, but off to a tough start so far this season. They come in 0-2. Including a 39-10 loss to the Georgetown Eagles last week.
Well, it sounds like they're having a little bit of difficulty choosing on a quarterback. They're still kind of finding themselves. Maybe just after that season, just trying to figure out where they want to go with it. So it should be an interesting matchup tonight.
Yeah, they told the Waco Tribune-Herald that they were going to have three guys in their quarterback competition. So far, it looks like it's been the sophomore Graham Chambly who's gotten the nod for the Tigers. But this team, 11 sophomores on the roster. They're really sticking with the underclass. Graduated a lot of talent with that district champion team last season. A lot of talent on this squad still, though. They've only scored 10 points all season. I think they're going to be very hungry to get on the board early tonight.
You cannot take any opponent lightly, especially in Texas high school football. So we'll have a test set out for the Eastview Patriots.
Lots of talent on this team for head coach Brett Sniffen. He's in his 5th season. He's won 28 games against 17 losses for Belton. He's in his 12th year as a head coach, so certainly a veteran. And now in the 3rd game of the season, starting to find out who your guys are, especially with a young team. So I think they will be much improved this week. Now, for our Eastview Patriots, not much room for improvement this week, but we'll see what they can do. 397 yards of total offense last week in that 51-0 win. Keyston Rainey was the star, and he got a shout out from the Austin American Statesman this week for his top performance, 4 touchdowns, 2 receiving, and 2 rushing last week, and he is my pick to click tonight.
Absolutely. He looked absolutely outstanding last night, as did Ty Blair, throwing 3 touchdown passes, including on his first pass of the game after a turnover. And let's not overlook the defense for Eastview, putting up a shutout last week against Burnett, and they looked absolutely fantastic. And then they got 3 turnovers in that game, that I do recall. So it should be an interesting matchup. It should be a very fun matchup. We're excited to bring it to you. So we're going to step aside, take a quick break. You're listening to Eastview Patriots football on the Vype Media Network.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Alongside Brian Reed, Rob Jaskula back at the Georgetown Independent School District Athletic Complex, where we are about 10 minutes from kickoff between the Eastview Patriots and the Belton Tigers. And this Patriot team really going to be looking to get their record up to 2-1 tonight. And a key man to do that will, of course, be the 3rd-year starter, the senior quarterback, Ty Blair. On the season so far, 292 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And on the ground, he is doing a lot as well. Leads the team with 164 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 62 rushing yards last week in that big 51-0 win.
A player that can absolutely do it all. One of my favorite kind of quarterbacks to watch, one that can throw it and one that can hurt you with his legs too. And he is so good when he gets out in open space, and he can really fool them in those RPOs, those run-pass option plays that they like to run. Many times you see him fake a handoff, and he'll just run straight up the middle of the field. He is just wide open constantly.
So having watched this Belton Tigers team a little bit last week in their loss to Georgetown, they like to stack the box with a fifth man. They have 4 down linemen, and they like to bring pressure right up the middle. So they are susceptible to the big play. Ty Blair, a quarterback who does like to roll out a bit, and he's not shy to pull the ball down and run with it if he sees a gap. Also, a nice quick release as well. So I think he is going to be in for a good evening tonight. Ed Keaston Rainey, as we talked about, with the 4 touchdowns last week, he also had 120 all-purpose yards, 2 catches for 41 yards. Both of them went for touchdowns, 14 carries for 79 yards and a touchdown. So we'll see what the offensive line has in store, again, against a team that's probably going to be bringing a lot of pressure, especially early.
Definitely, but Ty Blair likes to throw it. Maybe just throw it right over their heads.
Exactly, especially on those. If they do end up bringing pressure up the middle, like I saw on film, that's going to really open up the middle of the field for Ty Blair. You know, Luke Martin had 7 catches for 54 yards last week, and he likes running that drag route across the middle of the field. I think that's going to be something that the Patriots will be looking at. Now, for Belton, they do have some talent on both sides of the ball. Safety Keegan Sherwood is one to watch. He already has 21 tackles on the season, an interception, and he blocked a field goal last week, so he's a player to look out for. And also on that defensive side of the ball, defensive end Damian Tiumalu, he had 5 tackles last week, and for the season, already 16 tackles, and 8 of them have gone for a loss with 3 sacks.
That'd be an interesting matchup. Be fun to watch as the night goes on, as Eastview has already come out of their locker room wearing the red pants with the white stripe down the side, a red jersey with the white numerals with a red helmet. We were talking earlier for the game, by the way, that Belton, as you see Eastview coming out of the tunnel, also has a primary color of red as well. So it's going to be like kind of matching colors as the night goes on. When they're warming up, you said they were wearing the same colored warm-up jersey.
Yes, they were. The Eastview Patriots, of course, have the white warm-ups, and now as we see Belton coming out of their locker room, they both have matching red helmets, white stripes on the red pants. Belton is wearing white jerseys, but we are in for a treat tonight, and that's why I brought my binoculars.
You brought your binoculars. You are ready to go tonight. If you were looking at this up top, you almost would think this is like an inter-squad game with how the colors and everything goes. But I like it when all the colors are all kind of the same, with the jerseys when the same color jersey with the pants. It's a really nice look. About 7 minutes from kickoff, as you see Belton is getting ready to take the field here.
Yeah, Belton returning 5 offensive starters this year, 4 on the defense. But as we said, 11 sophomores on this roster, and a lot of them are getting big minutes here to start the season. And the big play man so far this year has been sophomore running back B.T. Thompson. He already has over 200 yards rushing this season. Last week, 23 carries, 67 yards, 2 catches for 23 yards, but already averaging 100 yards per game on the ground and taking some carries away from running back Sean Snap, who went into the season expecting to get most of the carries, but it's been Thompson, the surprise.
The surprise, the sophomore getting most of the carries, and you said averaging 100 yards a game, and that's a lot. They've only scored 10 points on the season so far, but you can't take any opponent lightly, and if you can run, then it's going to be a tough night for them. But this Eastview defense really stood tall last week, putting up that shutout and shutting down Burnett. So this should be a really fun and exciting night of football here at the Georgetown ISD Athletic Complex. Thursday night lights. Our second Thursday night lights, maybe our last one. I'm not 100% certain on that one.
You know what? I'm going to have to look through that. That's a great question. I do know that we are off next week. It's going to be a bye week for the Eastview Patriots, so we will not be on air. But we do return on the 27th.
We do return on the 27th, and we'll be here on Vype Media providing you live coverage of that game.
Now, looks now we're getting set here for the national anthem.
So we'll step aside while we let them take over.
In this nation and in the military capacity, to please stand and be recognized. The Eastern community honor all current and former members of the U.S. Armed Forces, including those who have died in the pursuit of freedom. As a patriot, the field tonight, the boys carry plaques of family members that have served in each of the branches of our military. We thank you all for your great service to our great nation. Please direct your attention to the north end zone as cadets from Liberty Battalion present the colors for tonight's game. and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all rise and remove your hats as we honor all of these brave men and women who have served and or are currently serving our country at home and abroad with the singing of our national anthem, performed by the Eastview High School Choir under the direction of Beth Burrow and Collie Rowland.
Welcome back to the Georgetown ISD Athletic Complex. We're getting ready to do the coin toss and the kickoff here for your Eastview Patriots against the Belton Tigers. It's a beautiful night here, and Rob tells you got some stuff you want to say about the weather. Rob.
Well, look, cloudless evening here in front of us. We have a wonderful setup here in the press box at the Georgetown ISD Athletic Complex. Floor-to-ceiling windows, and we can see about 270 degrees around us. Not a cloud in the sky. And as we prepare for kickoff here in Central Texas, it's now mid-September technically, but if you're not from here, it's still 89 degrees here at kickoff. That is fall weather in this part of the country, and the wind blowing out of the north between 7 and 9 degrees, so a little less strong than it was last week, but still may affect the kicking game. And two kickers in this game, Brian, that are both perfect on the season, both 1 for 1 with field goals, and haven't missed an extra point either.
That's good. No, definitely something to think about. The wind, especially, always something to keep in your mind as the game goes on, as we get ready for the coin toss. For the Patriots, they're going to have, looks like Luke Martin, and we covered up the number. There we go. Keystone Rainey and Tyson E.J. Woko, and number 78, Joshua Claypool, and do the coin toss for your Eastview Patriots.
A new call-up to the varsity roster this week for the Eastview Patriots. Number 88, Sam Williams, now showing on the roster. Freshman wide receiver. So called up to the varsity after 2 weeks. It'll be interesting to see if he gets any action.
I get some touches last night. Next touches in this game.
The shadows covering about 80% of the field here. It should be dark in about an hour here.
An hour. When it does get dark here, it is a really cool view. So Belton won the toss. They are going to defer, and then it's like Eastview is going to receive the opening kickoff.
Gentlemen, let's have a great game tonight.
I did see the senior kicker for Belton, Cole Angel. He was making field goals from the 40, so 50-yarders, and that was with the full snap and hold as well. So he's a kicker with some range and with the wind, but he will be kicking off into the wind as we begin this ball game.
Definitely something to think about. He's got quite a leg on him. He's kicking from 50 yards. That's impressive. So ECU is going to be moving, imagine a radio dial, from left to right across your radio dial, so imagine that. And they're going to see Keeson Rainey back to receive this one alongside Aquavius Marbury and number 14, Tanner Namkin.
Tanner Namkin, the guy that had a really nice game last week, he had 3 catches, and all of them in pretty important situations, a couple of third down grabs for him. He had a nice game. And Aquavius Marbury is a guy I'm really looking forward to watching today, because one of Belton's best weapons is the senior wide receiver, Josiah Martinez. He had 3 catches for 42 yards and a touchdown last week. So that's a one-on-one matchup I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Sebastian Magana. And kick this one away. Kicking slightly into the wind, but he's got a leg on him, so don't be surprised this one goes into the end zone. And they're actually going to squib it. And Rainey's going to pick it up at the 15, kind of bobbles it momentarily, tries to get a block, reverses field, turns upfield, past the 25-yard line and down. I'm going to call it at the 28-yard line. So decent return, a lot of moving around. That's where this drive will begin for the Eastview Patriots.
Well, he did a really nice job fielding that ball with one hand. It took a funny hop on him there right before he was fielding it, and did well to control it and get forward.
Last week, Ty Blair in his first pass of the game, he threw for a touchdown after a turnover. He'll work from the gun, 4 wide. Rainey in the backfield. Takes a snap, looking to throw, under pressure. He is gonna throw it to Rainey, and it will fall incomplete. Thought he was gonna tuck down in and run for it for a second, but stayed behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good pursuit there from the sophomore linebacker, Javid Plans, doing a nice job keeping Blair honest and not letting him turn that corner and go for yards. I actually thought Blair was going to throw that away, but he almost got that into Rainey's hands.
I think it was a tight window, so 3 wide this time. Blair back to throw. He's going to throw over the middle. Ball is caught, but really nowhere to go with the football there for Tanner Namkin. Maybe a 2-yard gain to the 30-yard line. It'll make it 3rd and long.
Junior linebacker Cameron Ellis doing a nice job in pursuit there. There was just a little drag route across the line of scrimmage from Namkin. Did well to catch the ball, but couldn't turn it upfield.
Eastview was pretty good on 3rd down last week. He'll have 4 wide. Try to get him to jump. Looks like they did. This should be a free play. Blair rolling. He's going to throw it deep downfield. He's got Namkin wide open, and it's caught. He stays in bounds, and Namkin's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, what a throw by Ty Blair. Moving to his right, as you said, Brian, probably was going to be a free play. Why not throw it deep? Tanner Namkin got behind the safety. The corner was in zone coverage, about 15-yard zone there, and Namkin just ran right by him and was wide open down the sideline.
And he made him look foolish there. He turned back and then turned upfield, and there was no one next to him. And a good job staying on his feet and able to just waltz into the end zone. They'll bring on Aaron Reyes to attempt the extra point.
69 yards on that passing play from Ty Blair. Well, it took a couple plays there, but we got the first drive touchdown once again.
His 2nd completion this time instead of his first one. And that makes the score after the extra point 7-0. Eastview over Belton. 3 plays. And they went, I can't do math very well, 72 yards. Thank you. A 69-yard play right there.
Well, Tanner Namkin already with 2/3 of the catches that he had last week. 2 grabs on that opening drive. He accounts for all of the receiving yards. Off to a great start here.
Off to a great start. And if I recall, is that the longest play of the season so far?
Yes, it is. I believe 41 yards was the previous long from last week.
He's got a message from Les, said, very nice throw. Thank you, Les Cleary. By the way, providing quality assurance.
Yeah, Coach Les over there in Beaumont. Hope he's not getting too much rain there with the remnants from Hurricane Francine, which hit the Gulf Coast earlier this week.
I do hope he is okay. But he was actually calling us saying, where are we guys? Because we were getting ready to test, and he was wondering where we were. So I guess he should be doing all right. Reyes in to kick this one away. Very high kick. Went behind him, fielded inside the 10-yard line. Tries to turn upfield, and he's going to be brought down right before the 25-yard line. It's like number 5. That's Gavin Ross on the return.
Well, nice coverage there by the Patriots special teams. And we are under a minute in, and it's already Eastview 7 and Belton 0. So a hot start for the 2nd week in a row for the Eastview Patriots. And actually, 3 touchdowns on their opening drives through 3 games.
They are 3 for 3 on that. I was about to say they got off to a hot start so far all season. I do like to see that. Let's see who's in at quarterback for the Belton Tigers. Looks like it'll be Will Shepard working under center. He's going to hand off, but nowhere to go with the football, but still try to turn his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Will Shepard, the sophomore quarterback, He's one of 3 guys who have gotten snaps already this season for Belton under center. Number 8, Graham Chambly, the other one who was getting a lot of snaps last week, also a sophomore.
Trying to see who. That was a Thompson on the carry. A lot of teams line up under center, especially in the high school. Shepard once again under center. Back to throw this time. He's going to throw it in the flat, and the ball is just going to be dropped. That was Achilles Palomares. Who had it, he hit him in the hand, tried to turn out field and didn't secure the football, make it 3rd and 11.
Yeah, he was open right there, and there was a good read from the quarterback. There was a lot of space there, but just couldn't haul it in. And not only lining up under center in the traditional I formation with a tight end and only 2 wide receivers. I'm enjoying that as a fan of Big Ten football myself. That's what I like to see.
Well, this time he'll work from the gun. He'll have 4 wide. Takes a snap, low snap. They're going to hand it off on a draw play and nowhere to go with it. He's going to lose another yard on that one. So an early 3 and out. This Eastview defense picking up where they left off last week.
Right into the teeth of the Eastview front 7 there. Isaiah Davenport Bell was the first man there. Ty Temple's also in on that as well. And those are 2 names we're going to be calling a lot today.
And Shepard, who was playing quarterback, is now going to punt this one away. He's standing at the 45-yard line. Shepard gets a kickoff, very high kick. They're just going to let that one go out of bounds. I mean, not his best kick. Let's see where they spot this. It's going to be wonderful starting field position as the ref is still moving his feet forward all the way to the Belton 40-yard line.
Only 17 yards on that punt. Looked like it maybe came off the side of his foot a little bit. It was going end over end and turning backwards. I wish I could hit a 60-degree wedge like that.
I was about to say that was like my golf game. I wish I could hit my golf ball 17 yards when I need to. Usually it just flies over the green.
I was going to say when I need 17, it goes 70.
The last time out, 3 plays ended with a touchdown.
Short field here for the Patriots. I wouldn't be surprised to see him taking a shot here on the early downs.
Honeycutt in the backfield with Blair. Blair takes a snap, looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. He's going to take a shot downfield. He's got a receiver wide open. Rainey, touchdown! This time, 1 play, 40 yards. Keaston Rainey, touchdown.
What a great route from Keaston Rainey. He had 2 men covering him, just blew the doors off both of them, ran right by the safety and the corner, and a perfect throw from Ty Blair. Blair saw that early, gave an extra pump fake just to let Rainey get a little more wide open. Beautiful pitch and catch. And
I have to give a special shout out to that offensive line. There was a key block that one of them picked up right there that allowed Blair to step up in the pocket to make that throw as Reyes' extra point is up, and that one is true. He stays perfect on the season. It's now 14-0. Eastview over Belton. And very early on, Ty Blair already thrown for over 100 yards, 3 for 4, with 2 touchdowns.
I was just doing the math. 112 yards
112.
here.
112. Talk about some mad bombing right there. My goodness.
And he really did a very nice job there. Stepped up in the pocket. There was a little bit of pressure coming from the outside, but as you said, those linemen the defensive ends were both picked up well by the Eastview tackles.
So this time I'm going to see who's back to receive this one for the Belton Tigers. It'll be Gavin Ross, and it looks like Rayshawn Peoples.
All right, Brian, 9:49 to play here in the first quarter. We've only played 2 minutes and 11 seconds so far. Yeah, the Patriots have only run 4 plays and lead 14-0.
In the last 2 games, they have outscored their opponent. Let's see here. Count Burnett. This was 51-0. Plus 14, that is 65-0. They've outscored their opponent.
Picking up right where they left off last week, and you love to see it if you're an Eastview Patriot fan.
Absolutely love to see it. Kick is back. It's like Ross will field this one at the 5-yard line. Moves forward, tries to find some room to run. It's a spin move. Flag comes in. And they will down this at the 30-yard line. Well, let's check the flag. Might be coming back a few yards.
Spin move, and he lost his helmet on the play as well. And actually, the spin move worked out well. He picked up about 7 extra yards on that return.
Spin move, very underrated move in the arsenal of any runner.
Here on the return, holding, number 27 return team. 10 yards to the run.
And that's a hold on Logan Lambert, and that's going to back this one up. So it was a decent return, but it's going to bring things back for him.
Yeah, so it's going to be a long field here for Belton, starting at their own 20. Already down 14-0. Now's not the time for them to get reckless, but let's see what they have to offer on this set.
Well, so far they got to go up against the East View Patriots defense, which has just been lights out so far. Shepard under center, takes a snap, hand off, tries to go up the middle and nowhere to go. He's going to lose another yard on that one. So far they've only gone backwards, although one judge is saying he got back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play, although that may be a rather generous spot on that one.
Oh, Ty Temples did a great job shutting his blocker, hit the running back about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sam Arnott, the junior linebacker, also in there to finish off the play, and that did seem like a generous spot.
Definitely hearing Ty Temple's name for the first time tonight. Won't be the last time, I hope. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going to throw it downfield, and good coverage. There's no way he's going to catch that football. That was a good time to swallow that flag, and once again, it's 3rd and long.
Tyson Ijaywoko putting pressure on the quarterback there, forced him to roll out to the right and probably let that go before he wanted to. The receiver hadn't finished his route and had a chance to turn around yet.
By the time the ball had gotten anywhere close to him, he was already out of bounds. And I don't think it was catchable anyways. It was 5 yards behind him. Let's see what they do here. Already lining up, though. Under center still. And in motion, they're going to hand off up the middle. And this time he's got room to work with. But a big hit right before the first down marker. He's going to be a couple yards short at the 28-yard line.
Lordy Sapunwu with a big tackle there, dropping the runner when he was getting into some open space. Big tackle there to force the 4th down and another punt.
Looks like they will punt this one away. Shepard's last punt went 17 yards, hoping for a better one this time. I'm hoping to see if he can get it in the hands of Rainey. But watch out, it is only 4th and 2. Shepard's not going to play right here. And a much better punt this time. Rainey's going to let this one bounce and wisely just let that one go. It didn't bounce towards him. And it did go out at the 39-yard line. I was about to say it went out the 40 last time, went out the 40 this time.
Yeah, 32 yards on that punt, a much better kick for Belton. But still, only 6 yards to go. This is good field position once again for the Patriots.
Definitely a great starting field position, but it doesn't really seem to matter as Blair has chosen that they're going to air this one out. Already with 112 yards, 3 for 4 early on, and 2 touchdowns. Four wide. We'll have Rainey in the backfield with him. Blair takes a snap, looking to throw. He's going to roll out. He's got a man wide open downfield. It's Namkin again. Makes a bad move, tries to push him away. Stiff arms and out at the 30-yard line.
Oh, what another nice throw by Ty Blair on the move to his right. That's exactly how that play was drawn up. Tanner Namkin was lined up on the far side of the field, ran a drag all the way across, a deep route as well, and found the soft spot once again on this right side.
They're just attacking this Belton secondary.
Namkin already over 100 yards receiving.
Blair trying to tell Rainey where to line up. Fakes the handoff. Great block by Rainey. And another pass over to Namkin. They're going right towards him, and it's a positive gain there to the 24-yard line. Gain of 6.
Well, we said in the pregame that Tanner Namkin had a nice game last week with 3 catches. He's already got more than that. He's up to 4. We've only played 4 minutes.
They're just going right after him. 4 wide. 2nd and 4, ball on the 24-yard line. It's a man in motion. This time it'll be a toss play over to Rainey. Rainey trying to get some blocks, and he'll be brought down short of the first down, the second third down of the night for the Eastview Patriots. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Good pursuit there by the Belton defense. Junior defensive back Caleb Heacock with a nice job in pursuit, keeping Rainey short of the sticks.
4 wide this time. Blair once again from the gun. And it's like they jumped. They're going to call a false start on that one, and that's going to back them up. Unless it was encroachment, which it could be an automatic first down. Let's see.
Boy, and that play was set up, too, there on the right side. It was going to be a wide receiver screen to Caleb Hill, and he had blockers.
And it will be a false start. So first penalty on Eastview tonight. That's going to back it up 5 yards, make it 3rd and 8.
I think that's something Coach Michael Wall and the rest of the staff wanted to clean up this week. A lot of penalties through 2 games for the Patriots.
Well, last time they were on 3rd and 8, they threw a 69-yard touchdown. Let's see what they do here. Blair back to throw, setting up the screen to Rainey. Rainey's got the blockers up front. He's got the first down to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Still moves his feet inside the 5-yard line before finally being brought down. They had set up the screen before the penalty, like you had mentioned. They went right back to it, just the opposite direction, and he had blockers.
Oh, Rainey just had a sea of red in front of him there. But once he got past the blockers, he did a nice job, broke a couple tackles to get about 5 extra yards and down inside the 5. Patriots knocking on the door.
Just as he brought down, they're going to hand off to Rainey, and he's going to waltz on forward for a touchdown. 3 touchdowns so far in the first quarter for the Patriots, and there's 6:56 left to play.
Oh, what a great run there. He did it behind the blocking of Andres Rodriguez, the senior offensive lineman. Just followed him right into the end zone.
First non-passing touchdown of the evening for the Patriots.
And for Rainey now, that's 3 rushing touchdowns in the last 2 weeks.
That's 6 touchdowns, or 5 touchdowns. No, 6 touchdowns total in the last 2 weeks. He had that receiving one earlier.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. So 6 the total. So 21-0. The EC Patriots leading the Belton Tigers with 6:56 left to play here in the first quarter. And only good things you can say about it right now. They just look phenomenal.
It just could not have been a better start so far for the Eastview Patriots. We've only played 5 minutes of football here. There's 6:56 left to go in the first quarter. A lot of football left to play, though.
A lot of football left to play. Belton still looking for their first down. They have yet to get past the 30-yard line. One time they did get there, it was called back on penalty.
They had 60 yards on that touchdown drive for the Patriots, so moving the ball well, and they got down the field quickly as well.
Very quickly, too. Those big, deep passes will definitely help you out. What they call the yard after catch, the yak on that screen pass to Rainey. High kick. This one's angling towards the out of bounds, and it's going to bounce. He's going to field it in the field of play. Maybe not the best decision, but he's got some room to run, and he gets tripped up just past the 20-yard line to the 23. I might have tried to let that one go, but he saw something and nearly got to where a touchback would have gotten him to.
It looked like he was willing to let that try to bounce out of bounds around the 5-yard line, but decided to pick it up maybe a little late there. So interesting decision there, but didn't result in anything too bad for Belton.
So the drive will begin at the 21-yard line. They've only had one play tonight that has gone for positive yards, but still very early. Let's see, still in the huddle. Breaks the huddle, and they're going to have Shepard from the gun. It's a man in motion. Takes the snap. They're going to hand off up the middle. And this time he's going to run forward for positive yards. I thought the ball came out for just a minute there, and the ref will say his forward progress was stopped at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, the junior fullback there, Gino Zecca with the carry, 5'7", 172. And I do love seeing a fullback out there in action. They have 3 or 4 on the roster.
I was just about to say a fullback? Hold on a minute now. You don't usually see or hear that called in any level of football anymore. It's old school.
No, my dad was a college football fullback, but that was in 1982.
Oh, yeah. They were really popular back then. So it's 9-man in motion, similar formation as to last time. Shepard from the gun, and then already you could see the Eastview players are starting to point. And then it was a false start immediately. So after that 5-yard gain on first down, they're going to wipe that way and make it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they have the jumbo set there, and the movement came from the right side of the offensive line, and that's where they were stacked. So maybe they had something queued up. Someone got a little too excited and jumped the count.
To make that 2nd and 11, actually, they go back behind the original line of scrimmage. Now 2 wide. Shepard takes the snap. He's going to roll out. He's under pressure. He's got a man wide open downfield. He's going to have that a catch, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. So the longest play of the afternoon, they had him full right there, and that was to Josiah Martinez. Or Josiah Martinez, I should say.
Yeah, leading receiver for this Belton Tiger team, the senior. He's listed as a quarterback on the roster, but he can do a bit of everything for them. And this is where they've decided to use him so far in the early going this season.
Listed as 6'1", 185 pounds, and that brings their first down and their first snap in opponent's territory. Shepard from the gun. Sorry, from under center, excuse me. Sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. They're going to hand off and rumbles forward for a 2-yard gain.
Senior linebacker Caden Childs doing a nice job there to break up that run and keep it to only 2 yards.
That was Thompson on the carry. Belton after that big gain there on second down, and he found a little bit of momentum, a little bit of rhythm. Shepard takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and the ECU defense is right there for Thompson, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Make it 3rd and 8.
Isaiah Davenport Bell saw the hole there and filled it immediately. A really nice tackle as well. Wrapped the running back well and brought him to the turf.
So 3rd and 8, they have to get to the 25-yard line for a first down. Ball is at the 33. This time from the gun. It's Shepard. Takes the snap. Very quick pass, trying to set up a screen, but it's read well, but he breaks a defender. Helmet gets flown off, but he's short of the first down. That was Gavin Ross on the reception. And it looks like they read that screen well, but just ran right past him.
Yeah, Ross, the sophomore, did a nice job keeping his cool and breaking forward for a few extra yards. But Belton's still 3 yards short here on 4th down, I got to believe. Down 21-0 in the first quarter. This is 4-down territory.
Definitely. And when you're this close, too, it's only 3 or 4. It looks like 3 yards they have to get for a first down. Be a little quicker here. The play clock's running a bit low. Shepard's going to take it from the gun. From the center, excuse me. Handoff, pitch to Thompson. He's got nowhere to go with the football, and that's going to be another turnover on downs.
Well, Isaiah Davenport Bell, once again for the second time in 3 plays with a perfect read, finds himself in the backfield, and B.T. Thompson had nowhere to go but down.
So another turnover on downs. And that's going to be, their drive's going to start on their own 31-yard line. You know, I'm so used to saying it takes it from the gun that whenever someone does line up under center, it just takes you by surprise now. I
wonder if this Belton Tiger team is going to be the only one we see all year that goes from under center. They run a very traditional pro set offense.
Maybe so. It is fun to watch. 4 wide. We'll have Rainey in the backfield, and Blair and Rainey kind of have a discussion of where he wants him to stand. Sends a man in motion. Play clock winding down. Makes the snap. They're going to fake the handoff, throw over the middle, and ball's going to be caught and wrapped up. That's Luke Martin on the reception. And they'll bring him down to the 38-yard line.
Well, it took about 5 Belton Tigers to bring Luke Martin to the ground there. He is a big receiver, but showing great enthusiasm there, keeping the feet moving on his first catch of the night.
You see Blair telling Rainey to line up in the backfield with him. Now he's going to set him in motion. So he's going to have 5 wide. And Belton might be bringing the blitz right here. The clock winding down again. Blair takes a snap. They do bring pressure. Catch is made by Rainey. He breaks a tackle, makes one defender miss, still moves his feet, stays on his feet. They're trying to get him out of the gang tackle, but he'll finally have his progress stopped to the 38-yard line.
Well, what a read by Ty Blair there, Brian. As you said, Belton was showing blitz with 2 linebackers. And Blair called a hot route there. He went out to Rainey, made the signal. Rainey just ran a simple slant, and that was all that was needed to find the soft spot after that blitz.
So 1st and 10 now at the 43-yard line. Takes the snap. They're going to hand off Rainey, and he's going to escape one defender, try to pull him down from behind, and be pushed out to the 39-yard line. So that kept the ball on the ground much. I think it's only their 2nd rushing or 3rd rushing attempt of the night. They have 1 rushing touchdown. They've chosen to air this thing out. And Rainey's going to step off the field. Honeycutt's going to come in.
Yeah, 4 yards there on first down. You'll take that every time. No problems there. Patriots moving the ball.
4 wide. Under pressure, Blair escapes the pressure, but now he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. His first sack of the evening for this Tigers defense.
Yeah, nicely designed blitz package there from the Belton Tigers, and it was Damian Tiumalu who finished him off for the sack, and he's had a big start to his season.
So ball's at the 41-yard line. They have to get to the 33 for a first down. 3rd and 8. Honeycutt in the backfield, and we'll have 3 wide. Blair takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Honeycutt picks up a block. Blair running out of the pocket, throws the ball downfield. He's got a man wide open. It's going to be almost intercepted. Just couldn't get his feet set to make that throw. He had a man open downfield. I believe that may have been Caleb Hill. I'm trying to see as I'm looking at him walking back towards the huddle, but just could not get his feet planted. It was Caleb Hill, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Blair was under a lot of pressure there and had to throw it off the back foot, and that ball just unfortunately stayed up in the air a little too long, and the Belton defenders were able to get back.
Very fortunate that that was not intercepted. Keeps the offense out there, though Blair has been known to pooch kick it. He's not going to do it this time, though. Back to throw, over the middle. Ball is caught. It's all going to depend on the spot. No, they're going to incomplete. So a turnover on downs. And I think Martin may have had that first down, but just couldn't hold on to the football. So this time, the first time tonight, that these 2 Patriots do not score on a possession.
You know, it was a nice read by Blair. The receiver was open, Martin, and he was right at the sticks. But Keegan Sherwood, whose name we've called already a couple times tonight, with a nice hard hit, got the shoulder right in there on the ball, and Martin was unable to hang on to it.
Well, this Patriots defense has stood tall so far. Last time the Tigers able to find one big play, but they turned it over on downs. Shepard takes a snap from under center, rolls out, throws it over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete, but they're going to throw a flag on that one. That's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, Lordy Sapunwu there in coverage, but a little too tight with the coverage.
It was Rayshawn Peoples, the intended recipient.
Pass interference. Defense number 17. 15-yard penalty for the previous 5. Automatic. First down.
As the second penalty of the evening on the Eastview Patriots. And that puts the Tigers in Eastview territory. Second time tonight.
Yeah, with 1:46 to go in the first quarter, they are into Eastview territory on the second straight possession as well.
So jumbo set here, it looks like. Shepard under center. They're going to hand off to the fullback. This time they're going to just bring him straight down to the ground. That was Gino Zeka, I believe, on the carry, and no gain there.
I do just love hearing you say hands off to the fullback.
Hands off to the fullback. I think in my entire broadcasting career I've never actually said that. It's lovely to actually say it. It's also nice to say that he had it for no gain there for the Patriots. From the gun this time. Shepard back to throw. Under pressure, throws over the middle. Ball will be dropped. And that was to Martinez. It hit him right in the hands and just couldn't corral it. And he'll make it 3rd and 10.
Grady Dickerson in coverage there. I actually think he might have gotten a hand in there right as the ball arrived.
I think so. Just knocked it right down.
That's what it looked like from here. But again, I'm the one that had to bring my binoculars to see better tonight. So I think you may have been.
You know what? I'm going to believe you on this one because I want to believe it was great defense on that. So great defense there by the Patriots. And that'll make it 3rd and 10. Shepard going to take it from the gun. Back to throw. Going to throw over the middle. And once again, trying to find Martinez. And well over his head. They're not going to throw a flag on that one. And that makes it 4th and 10.
No, tight coverage there from the senior linebacker, Caden Childs. The receiver was never really able to break into his route, and on a timing pattern like that, there was just nothing doing. With 1:04 to play here in the opening quarter, still thinking this has to be 4-down territory for Belton.
I'm thinking so too. Rainey, he's standing on the sideline. He's waiting to see if he's going to get a chance to return one, and he is going to go right back to the sideline there. Although Shepard is also their punter too, so he could try to pooch kick this one.
Only 7 seconds left on the play clock.
And they get the snap off quickly. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. They get the snap off. Shepard's back to throw. Under pressure, trying to set up a screen, but well read by the Patriots defense. And they're going to do another turnover on downs.
No, great read there by the senior defensive lineman, Lawrence Edwards, doing a nice job. He saw that screen developing, peeled off from his pass pressure, and made a nice tackle on the back solo as well.
So similar starting field position for the Patriots as their last possession, though it was the first time in the first quarter that they didn't score on a possession. They lead 21-0. So let's see what they do here. Blair's going to work from the gun. He's going to have 4 wide. Sends Rainey in motion, and they're going to fake that out to Rainey. Blair's going to keep it himself and be brought down after a nice gain out to the 44-yard line. So a 5-yard gain on first down. Makes it 2nd and 5.
Yeah, the 6'4" junior defensive lineman Brock Baker in there for Belton. But that was like what we were talking about in the pregame. Blair deciding to tuck it and run with the pressure coming from up the middle.
3 wide. Rainey in the backfield. Blair takes a snap from the gun. He's going to hand out for Rainey this time. Tries to get on the outside. Stutter steps. Still moves his feet and has a first down right to the 50, right at midfield. Nope, we're going to say the 49-yard line, so into opponent's territory.
I think it was that little stutter step and cutback that got Rainey the first down. He was a couple yards short of the sticks when he decided to make the move. Great run.
So new set of downs. 4 wide. Blair, I think, maybe he sees something defense when he get a new play from the sideline. Looks a little confusing now. They're going to have to waste a timeout.
That was just the end of the quarter, Brian.
The end of the quarter. Thank you. He's paying better attention to the clock than I am. Well, after 1 quarter, the Patriots have jumped out to a very early, very big lead. They lead 21-0. We'll take a quick break listening to ECU Patriots football on the Vype Media Network.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Welcome back to the Georgetown ISD Athletic Complex. For the start of the second quarter, it's 1st and 10 for the ECU Patriots at their opponent's 49-yard line. They lead 21-0. Ty Blair already with 2 passing touchdowns on the evening, well over 100 yards. And Keeson Rainey already with 2 touchdowns when receiving 1 through the air. And they're going to hand off to Rainey. Spin moves, but being brought down after a 3-yard gain.
Bit of a pistol look there for the Patriots on that play. And boy, what a quarter, Brian. That has to be the best quarter of Patriot football so far this season.
Absolutely. Definitely have found a little bit of rhythm there. They kind of abandoned throwing the ball in the air, though. They were, they've run on the last few plays. And before that, and this might be a free play here. And no flag, though. There's the flag. Now they're going to get that, and it's going to be a pass to the sideline. And it was leads to McKinney Thorpe. First time I've called his name.
The line judge on the far side, Brian, he threw his flag so high in the air we didn't see it. It was floating up there for a while.
That's what happened. So they're going to decline that penalty. It will be. Hold on, let's see where they spot this one. He was close. Either way, it was a free play.
Yeah, I had a great look there down the line of scrimmage, and I could see that was a very clear offside there. Just went too soon on the blitz.
So they called the offside, and I think instead of declining the penalty, because I'm not sure if that was ruled a completed catch, they are going to instead accept the penalty to make it 2nd and 3. That brings it to the 42-yard line to get to the 39 for a first down. 2nd and 3. Blair takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, throw over the middle. Ball is caught, and he's going to be into the end zone as he makes a man miss. High stepping, it's Luke Martin. 3rd touchdown pass of the evening for Ty Blair, matching his total from last week, and we're still in the first half.
Well, what a great read by Ty Blair. Pressure was coming from the left side of the defensive line. He held his cool, wasn't worried about the blitz, stayed in the pocket, looked right down the seam, and Luke Martin with a very nice catch and did a great job eluding the defender. He evaded a shoestring tackle to get into the end zone.
Definitely, you can see he's pick his legs up like he knew was right behind him, able to high step into the end zone. So 4th extra point attempt for Reyes tonight. He's perfect on the season. And kick is up, and no announcer shinks at all. It is now 28-0.
A 41-yard touchdown pass to Luke Martin. What a throw there from Ty Blair. We are really seeing his talent tonight.
How many passing yards did he have tonight? Do you have that number?
I think he's near 200. I missed a couple plays
close,
there. Yeah.
He's got to be. If not, he's right there. Only in the first half. So he's just had some mad bombing tonight. He's already thrown 3 touchdowns, matching his total from last week. And
I have him at 212 yards.
212. That's why I like having you here, Rob. You could do math.
Well, the problem is reading my own handwriting. That's the toughest part of doing the math there.
I have that same issue there. I have that same exact issue.
Well, 3 touchdown passes already for Ty Blair. What a game, matching his total from last week.
So last week, already over 200 yards. See, they keep this one up. Maybe get a 4th one in there, but nice to see the Patriots really coming out. Strong start.
Yeah, still 11 minutes to play here in the first half.
Still a lot of football left to go. This time kicking into the wind. Still a pretty strong kick. Still at the 5-yard line, or at the 10-yard line. It's Ross. Tries to turn upfield. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down at the 23-yard line.
Nice tackle there by James Edwards, and another Belton player losing their helmet there, Ross, that time.
You know, Rob, you played football, and I played football too, Pee Wee. How do you lose your helmet?
I have no clue, Brian. Never happened. And I feel like we've been seeing that a lot here in the first games of the season.
That helmet was tough to get on my head.
Same.
That's what it felt like. It was like, how do you get this thing off my head? It was getting it on the head was the tough part. So how it falls off, I don't know. So maybe I just wasn't hit the right way. I don't know. Either way, it's 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Shepard under center. They're going to hand off up the middle. He's got some yards and moves a pretty solid gain to the 29-yard line. Looks like that was Kai Griffin on the carry. They get 2nd down.
Yeah, very traditional football play right there. Out of the I formation, just running a counter to the weak side. Good for 6 yards.
They get 2nd and 4 to 29. Shepard once again. Under center, sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. It's going to be a pitch to Griffin. Griffin trying to follow his blockers, but Eastview's right there to stop him after only a 1-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Running on the edge against this Eastview Patriots team is so difficult. Just so much speed on the outside of that defense.
And they were just right there as soon as he had it. They just swallowed him up. And that will make it 3rd and 3. So let's see what we do here. First time they've done that tonight. Shepard takes a snap, looking to throw. He's under pressure. He evades pressure, tries to tuck it in and run, still turning his feet, and he's going to be brought down after. I think that maybe that second effort got him the first down. Looked like he was going to be tackled for a loss, then kept moving his feet, and then they are going to give him the first down.
Boy, Brian, I thought he was going to be down in the backfield. Then I thought he was going to be down at the line of scrimmage. Kept the feet moving. Looked like a couple of the Patriot defenders were going for the strip more than the tackle there towards the end.
I think so. They haven't gotten a turnover tonight. They just got the turnover on downs. They had a few last week. I think they want to keep that streak going. So fresh down to the 33-yard line, just on the number. Takes a snap, hand off to the fullback, up the middle. Gains 3 yards is what the judge is going to rule. And that is Gino Zeka on the carry.
Yeah, Aaron Reyes, the senior defensive lineman / kicker, clogging up the middle there from his defensive tackle spot.
Guy can do it all.
I love that. Big man, lineman playing kicker. I do love that.
Yeah, man. Back in the day, that's what it used to be. The linemen was the guys that do the kicking. Like we gave out the Lou Groza Award in college to the best kicker, and he was a lineman back in the early days of football.
I did not know that.
Now you do. Shepard under center, fakes the handoff. So looking to throw, throws downfield, and there's going to be intercepted. Great defense there, and it's an interception by Jelani Culpepper.
Yeah, the sophomore Culpepper playing some nice physical defense. The receiver, Rayshawn Peoples, one of the top players for this Belton Tiger team. He got out-muscled getting to the ball. What a great play there by Culpepper, stepping right in front of the receiver and reaching up two hands, getting his hands on the ball, securing it in. Great interception.
Definitely stayed with his defender very well. And Peoples, they've targeted him a few times tonight, and he stayed right with them. Ty Blair already with 3 touchdown passes tonight. They'll take the snap, and they will do a little flea flicker, but nowhere to go with the football. Absolutely nowhere to go with the football there, and that's going to be their biggest loss of the evening so far.
Oh, that's too bad. The flea flicker is one of my favorite plays in football. We ran that back in my day, and it worked every time.
When it works to perfection, but they had it read. There's just too many bodies in the backfield there.
That was a 28-0 lead. Why not dip into the bag of tricks a little bit?
Why not? Let's have some fun. 4 wide. Blair takes a snap, looking to throw. He's under heavy pressure, throws over the middle. Ball is caught, makes one man miss, turns upfield, 50-yard line for finally being brought down, and that is Tanner Namkin. Already has a touchdown reception tonight, and a nice move right there in open space makes it 3rd and manageable.
Already 5 catches for Namkin. I do want to single out there, Keyston Rainey had a very nice block about 3 yards downfield right when Namkin caught the ball, allowed him to circle around and get more yardage.
So 3rd and 2. Right at midfield. Takes a snap. They're going to hand up the middle. Rainey's got a lot of room to run well past the first down marker into opponent's territory down to the 39-yard line.
Oh, nice hard run there from Keyston Rainey. He's getting his number called quite a bit here in the early going, but that's no surprise with his phenomenal touchdown record this season.
Already has 2 tonight. Quickly getting back to the line. Throws into the flat, and ball will be caught but brought down pretty quickly. And that was Caleb Hill on the reception. They're going to give him 1 yard to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, the quick swing route there, but Belton did have that one well scouted. There were 3 defenders in the area.
Makes it 2nd and 9 to the 37. 6:40 left to play here in the half. Stick around for halftime. We'll bring you the bands. Blair takes a snap, fakes the handoff, trying to set up Namkin going downfield, rolls out of the pocket, still moving. He's got to throw that one away, and very nearly intercepted, though, by Cameron Ellis. That makes it 3rd and 9.
Ty Blair's a quarterback. He likes rolling out of the pocket. He's no stranger to it. Not by design on that play. He kind of got flush. As you said, he was looking for Namkin here on the near side of the field. It did well just to throw that away.
So 3rd and 9. See what they do here. He's going to have 3 wide, Rainey in the backfield. Takes the snap. Actually, Honeycutt in the backfield looking to throw, setting up a screen. And it's a nicely well done screen. And this might be another touchdown for Luke Martin. It's going to be another touchdown. It's the 4th touchdown pass of the half for Ty Blair. Perfectly executed screen. He looked back one way. He threw it the other way, and it was an easy waltz into the end zone for Luke Martin.
I think the blitzing linebacker on the near side here thought he was going to get to Ty Blair. Played right into the Patriots' hands there. That screen was beautifully set up, and once Martin had it, there was nothing but green in front of him.
He could have walked into the end zone. Maybe signed the ball while he was at it. Reyes in to attempt another extra point. His leg's going to get tired. And he's not going to get this one, though. They'll pick this one up and see if they can throw it. It's Miley who does play backup quarterback in the end zone. It'll be incomplete. Did I jinx him? What does that mean?
Well, it wasn't a missed kick anyway.
It wasn't the missed kick, no, but it does go down as a missed PAT. And Miley, who did throw a touchdown pass last week against Burnett, and we're watching the replay here on the board, and he really did just kind of waltz on into the end zone there.
Well, the last 2 drives, Brian, 88 yards and 2 touchdowns for Luke Martin on his first 2 receptions of the game.
I mean, he's making them count. And 4 touchdowns of the evening for Ty Blair, and we're only in the first half. What a phenomenal night. Really just picked up where he left off from last week.
It's still half the second quarter to play, 6:16 to go in the first half, and starting to get dark here in Georgetown. The lights are on. The daylight is starting to fade.
The one shame of it all is that these touchdowns are being scored before it's really dark, and they can't do the little strobe effect that they did last week.
You know, that's very fun. The first time they did it last week, I didn't know it was coming. I thought the lights were malfunctioning for a second.
I've never had a power outage at one of these games before. Only a matter of time, I think.
So you, our viewers, would know if we had a total power outage.
They would know. They would absolutely know. There was an NFL game that happened at one time, and they actually just kept on playing. Reyes to kick this one off. And it'll be fielded at the 15-yard line. Not Ross this time. Tries to turn upfield at the 30-yard line. Makes one man miss before being brought down. That is number 11, Keegan Sherwood, on the return. And he brings it down inside the 30-yard line. It's on the 40, I should say. Runs at 30. Hard to tell one's going the other direction. Either way, it's a first down to the 34-yard line.
Some better starting field position here for the Belton Tigers, and they really need to make something happen here.
They definitely do, but the Eastview Patriots defense has been looking extra good this week, as they did last week.
Coming off the turnover, I'm sure this Patriot defense is going to be hungry for more.
I think so, and new quarterback in for the Belton Tigers. I'm going to hand that one off, and that is number 8. That's Graham Champley.
Going from sophomore to sophomore, the Belton Tigers, and Graham Champley got a lot of action last week against the Georgetown Eagles, who we will see here on October 18th. But I believe that's an away game for Eastview here in the home stadium.
It was sadly listed as an away game. It should be a fun matchup. Both teams sharing a stadium. Champley under center, hands off, nowhere to go with the football, and tackled for 1 yard loss. And that is Zeka on the carry. Usually listed as a fullback on that one. Makes it 3rd and long.
Boy, he ran right into Tyson Ijaowoko on that play. And when you're going up against a guy who's 6'2", 230 pounds already, well,
not
he
much
felt it.
Not much to do about that one. Gino listed as 5'7", 172 pounds on the depth chart. Chomley under center. Sends a man in motion. He's looking to throw. Southpaw. He's going to sling it downfield. He's got a man open, and it's going to be caught. Gavin Ross on an incredible catch downfield, and a great throw there by Chomley. He had 3 defenders all around him, but able to come down with it.
Yeah, what else is there to say? The sophomore wide receiver, Gavin Ross, did a great job battling to catch that ball. It was hanging up there for a while. Looked like a Patriot or two may have a play on it, but Ross just went up, tucked inside just a little bit, and high-pointed that. A great catch.
Sometimes just got to tip your cap to that one. Handoff. Trying to come around, but gets to the 20. Let's see how much they give him that one. They're going to give him a few yards there to the 20. Looks like a 27-yard line. That was number 37 on the carry, who is not listed on my depth chart on the roster. We're both scrambling trying to find him.
No, we have a couple versions of the Belton roster here. No number 37 on either of them.
So handoff this time back over to Zeka, and he's going to lose yards on this one to the 25-yard line. Yes, 25-yard line.
Under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter, trailing 34-0. The Belton Tigers are in with their best field position of the night. This is as far as they've gone into Eastview territory.
And we do know their kicker does have a strong leg on him. But you know, the Beltons, they want to keep that goose egg on the board. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in the half. Eastview leading 34-0. Chombley under center. They're going to hand off flea flicker, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. They also tried to run the flea flicker, and it also did not work. It was number 20, Isaiah Davenport Bell, with the sack.
And Chambly is feeling it after that. He got popped right in the numbers from the back, and Davenport Bell was unblocked, unmarked completely, and got to the quarterback. And oh, a shame, though, to see my favorite play, the flea flicker, gone for 2 sacks tonight.
A shame, but if you're a defensive player, I mean, let me tell you, you dream for an opportunity like that to sack the quarterback. And that makes it 4th and very long. The ball's at the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 21, it looks like, for a first down. And Shepard stepped down the field. He is listed as their punter. So they might just try to do a little coffin corner here. Though, no, he's going to line up under center. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw it downfield. It's one-on-one. It's going to fall incomplete. And that's another turnover on down. So very promising there after the reception by Ross. And it's going to go by the wayside once again. So another chance for this Eastview offense to get more points on the board.
Yeah, huge sack by the senior linebacker, Davenport Bell. He is having a great game tonight. And that's the second or third time he's really hit a Belton Tiger hard.
Ty Blair stepping back out onto the field. He's already thrown 4 touchdowns tonight. Takes a snap, looking to throw. It's going to be caught. Heavy collision there, but Caleb Hill able to hold on to the ball. Stays in bounds. Ball's out to the 39-yard line. Make it 2nd and 4.
Nice route by Bell there, and a very nice throw from Ty Blair into traffic.
So 2nd and 4. Blair pump fakes. Looking to throw. He's got a man right behind him. Tries to throw downfield to Namkin, and just a little out of reach. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, smart play by Blair there. Did not force the throw when he was flushed out of the pocket. Namkin was running a nice deep go route, but with some coverage there in front of him, throwing it far, not where only he could get to it, if anybody. Smart call.
So 3rd and 4. Need to get to the 45 for a first down. We're at the 41. Blair back to throw. He's going to throw over the middle. Ball's going to be caught. Nice catch there by Luke Martin in traffic, and it's enough for a first down.
Another nice throw by Blair, and that's what you get with a third-year starting quarterback who's a senior. You get those nice, accurate windows on the timing route. That's a tough throw.
And a very quick release there. Quickly back to the line. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Blair rolling out of the pocket. He's going to try to throw it downfield, trying to find, it looks like they're trying to find McKinnon Thorpe. And just a little behind him. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Had him on the comeback route there. It looked like they may be developing well for him, but Blair, again, flushed out of the pocket to the right. That's kind of his favorite way to go.
So 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. $1:44 left to play here in the half. Once again, stick around for halftime. We'll bring you both mans. Blair takes the snap. They're going to hand off Rainey. And he's trying to rumble forward. Keeps moving his feet into opponent territory to the 49-yard line. 4-yard gain makes it 3rd and 6.
Little draw play there to make it 3rd and manageable. And with under a minute and a half to go here in the first half, I wouldn't be surprised if Eastview wants to control the ball here for this last 90 seconds.
Definitely. Might see a little short pass. Maybe just keep it on the ground. Just try to chew up some clock. And they're going to fake the handoff. Throws into the flat. It's Namkin. He makes a man miss. He's got the first down. Stutter steps and runs out of bounds after a first down carry to the 36-yard line.
Oh, great play by Namkin there. He caught the ball about 2 yards short of the sticks. Did a nice job turning and getting upfield.
And making one man miss. They've been doing that tonight. So the clock does stop at the 1:11 left to play. So Blair from the gun. He'll have 3 wide. Takes the handoff to Rainey. Rainey makes one man miss. Maybe slips arms to the defender at the 30-yard line. Turns upfield, pushes a man to the side before being pushed out of bounds, and he's got enough for a first down. 10-yard gain there.
Oh, nice hard run from Keyston Rainey. He went in between the guard and tackle to the right side near the hash marks, juked one defender, and then sprinted to the outside and did a great job getting to the sticks.
He does get out of bounds, too. Minute 11, minute 3. 4 wide. Takes the snap. They're going to hand off Rainey. And Rainey's going to rumble forward for a 4-yard gain on the first down. Clock will continue to roll. Less than 50 seconds left to play.
Patriots do have all 3 of their timeouts if they need them.
They do. They probably will take their time in between plays here. Now we're down to 40 seconds. 3 wide. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Pump fakes, and the ball is out. The ball's on the turf. It's still on the ground, and I think it's recovered by Belton. And it is recovered by Belton. First turnover of the evening. And Blair was back to throw, and it came right behind him and just knocked it out of his hands.
Yeah, they've been bringing that pressure on the outside all night, the Belton Tigers, and this time they did get to Blair. And I think Blair felt the pressure coming. He did try to tuck it, but it was just a moment too late.
Just a moment too late, and Belton picks up their first turnover with 26 seconds left to play in the half. They do have all 3 timeouts. I'll tell you, Blair's probably thinking to himself, man, he's trying to get that 5th touchdown at the half. Still a whole half football left to play, though. Chombley's going to line up under center. They're going to hand off to the fullback, Zeka, and he's got nowhere to go with the football, and I don't see them in any attempt or any hurry to call a timeout, and they might just let this clock run down to halftime.
Yeah, the junior fullback, Zeka, having a tough night. He's having to run into the middle of this Eastview front 7 a whole heck of a lot.
And that will bring us to the end of the half. Oh, it's 4 touchdown passes for Ty Blair. And it's 2 more touchdowns for Keyston Rainey, 2 more for Luke Martin, 1 for Tanner Namkin, who's already having himself a pretty good night so far. And the only real blemish is that missed extra point and the turnover. But so far, it's all coming up Patriots. So we're going to step aside, let halftime play. We'll be back listening to Eastview Patriots football on the Vype Media Network.
upperclassman of the week is Ryan Pulley. The freshman of the week is Reed Vance. Drumline member of the week is Brennan Lanham. The guard member of the week is Kaya Caldwell. Tonight, the band will be performing a portion of their 2024 film production entitled Uncharted, featuring Nate's theme from the Uncharted video game series. He's a pilot from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise in Riverside by Agnes Bird. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The sights and sounds of the Belton High School Marching 100 with Uncharted. your intention this evening, stay safe and go Big Red.
Those darlings of Georgetown, Texas, the award-winning Sparklers Dance Team. The Sparklers are led onto the field this evening by the 2024-2025 dance officers. Sophomore Lieutenant Ella Dawson, Sophomore Lieutenant Alyssa Galini, Junior Lieutenant Brooklyn Winslow, and Captain Tristan Ariano. Sparklers social officers Dylan Bailey and Grace Riley. Sparkler of the Week, Lorelei Hall. Tonight, the Sparklers perform a string routine to Give Me Everything Tonight. Take it away, Sparklers! Let's hear it for the Sparklers. The Sparklers dance team is under the direction of Nakula Short, assisted by April Pena. The Sparklers manager is Lorelei Hall. The Sparklers would like to wish the Magic Bells good luck with their football season and contest season this year. Tonight, the Eastview Band and Color Guard are performing their 2024-2025 To Go Without, featuring the music of Alicia Keys and Max Richter, with soloists Randy Reyes Lopez. Let's hear it for the Eastview Patriot Band. And now, under the field direction of drum majors Jamie Massili and Regina Diaz, we proudly present the Eastview Band, Patriot Band, and Red Pocket Color Guard. ADC Cedar Park Pediatrics, Georgetown Counseling and Wellness, Smile Doctors by Goldberg Orthodontics, Lab Fundraisers of Texas, and HSG Incorporated. Thanks to Georgetown ISD Superintendent Dr. Devin Pettifer, Director of Fine Arts Carol Watson, Fine Arts Assistants Amy Holmes and Gretchen Parker, and Eastview Principal Alfonso Longoria. The Eastview Band would like to wish the best of luck to our friends at Belton and success in their season.
Halftime at the Georgetown Independent School District Athletic Complex. I'm Rob Jaskula here with Brian Reed, bringing you Eastview Patriot football, where they lead the visiting Belton Tigers by a 34-0 count. The last three halves of football, the Patriots have outscored their opponents 84-0, 85-0. So a phenomenal first half here, and the Patriots got it going with their third straight game where they have scored a touchdown on the opening drive. Tanner Namkin with 2 catches for 72 yards on that opening drive, including the 69-yard touchdown on the third play from scrimmage tonight. Well, Patriots extended their lead on their very next drive with a short field, one play 40 yards, as quarterback Ty Blair found Keyston Rainey on the screen pass to the left side, and that made it 14-0 as Blair started out hot, completing 3 of his first 4 passes for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. Remember those numbers? We're going to come right back to them. Then it was Tanner Namkin who was having his best day of the season. He has caught over 100 yards of passes so far today, including at least 5 catches. The Patriots made it 21-0 with their lone rushing touchdown of the game. Keyston Rainey from 4 yards out, capping off a 60-yard drive. Then it was the Luke Martin show in the second quarter, as he caught first a 41-yard touchdown pass to make it 28-0, and then the most recent scoring play, a 37-yard play on the wide receiver screen to the left side, where he just found all sorts of real estate. As we bring back Brian Reed, Ty Blair is having a heck of a night. I have him down for at least 250 yards, and on his 4 touchdown passes, a combined 187 yards on those plays.
And I was thinking to myself, that's a good total for an entire game. That's in one half of football that Ty Blair had. It's just a truly incredible night that he has had. And I see him warming up on the sideline. He's throwing over to Ryan Miley. I'm not sure if we're going to see him come out for this first series. You may see Blair come out for one series. I'm not sure. They don't receive the second half kickoff. LB Belton, they will be receiving the second half kickoff. But still, a tremendous night all around offensively for this Eastview Patriots, offense. I was just saying, if it was the entire game and you gave them this, it'd be great. It's one half, it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, what a phenomenal half of football, as you said, Brian. Ty Blair, he came into tonight with 292 passing yards on the season and 3 touchdowns, all 3 of them last week in the big win. And he's just about doubled, at least, his passing yardage and more than doubled his passing touchdowns here tonight. So a phenomenal start to his season already. 7 touchdown passes through 3 games.
You said double. Didn't he throw 3 touchdown passes last week?
I said more than doubled.
More than double.
I did catch myself there.
There you go.
Yep. I did just in the nick of time there.
There you go. So he's had a tremendous season so far, and I'm liking in the first game of the season they tried to keep on the ground, but now they're trying to air things out, and it's been working to perfection.
Yeah, Tanner Namkin especially. He came into this game with 3 catches for 30 yards on the season. Boy, has he really, really stepped it up here tonight. We have him down for about 140 yards receiving all in just one half of football.
That's fantastic. And also, can't forget Luke Martin, who's got 2 passes, both for touchdowns.
88 total yards on his 2 touchdown catches.
I mean, that's a pretty good stat line. Finding end zone both times. So imagine the radio dial once again. The Eastview Patriots kicking from left to right. Reyes, who doubles as a defensive lineman. Kicks this one off. Ross has it. I believe that's Ross. Tries to turn outfield, but a great tackle right there Number 20, Isaiah Davenport Bell, called his name a few times, just came screaming in there to bring him down at the 22-yard line.
And you know, Brian, every time we're calling his name, it's a big hit, too. He hits with a lot of ferocity.
He just comes in and just doesn't care. He's going to knock you down. So the game started for Belton with Will Shepard playing quarterback. We saw Chambly come in eventually. Let's see who's lined up for quarterback this time. It looks like it is Chambly. Takes a snap under center, looking to throw. He's going to throw it deep downfield. It's got a man open. That's going to be pass interference, a very obvious pass interference right there.
Well, Lord Isapunu a little unlucky there. That ball was underthrown, and that's a classic play for the receiver. Just slow up a little bit and let the defensive back run into you.
Yeah, if he turned around, maybe he might have had a chance to play at the ball, and they wouldn't throw the flag, but that's another pass interference, second one of the evening.
Yeah, the senior wide receiver, Rayshawn Peoples, smart play there. That pass was underthrown, and he wasn't really going to get to it.
Yeah, I know Belton. No, they were going. They were going coming out swinging early. They got Chambly out there. The runner center takes one back, tries to throw it deep downfield, just a little underthrown though.
I think they've been moving the ball a little bit better with Chambly under center.
I think so. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw over the middle. Ball's going to be caught over the middle of the field, streaking down. This middle of the field is number 5. That's Gavin Ross, but able to be brought down from behind. Looks like that is by Aquavius Marbury to save a touchdown.
Well, just a simple post route there, and Ross is having a nice game for the Tigers. He's accumulated a lot of their total yardage this evening, and Marbury, the single man over the top, just got a step ahead of him there, and it was a nice throw and catch.
So the third time tonight, the Belton Tigers have found themselves in opponent territory. Deep into opponent territory, almost into the red zone. And they've come up empty each time, having to turn it over on downs. But like I said, with Chambly, they've just come out swinging. They're going to throw it downfield and maybe have this Patriots defense having to kind of think a little bit.
Yeah, Chambly not shy to throw it deep.
Under center. Back to throw, and immediately he is sacked, and guess who it is? Guess who it is? It's Isaiah Davenport Bell.
Boy, he must have had that snap count timed to perfection. He was in the backfield as soon as Chambly was pulling away from center.
It's like he was still doing his drop. You're right. And he just got back there, and that's a sack. It's a 5-yard sack. Makes it second and it was actually going to call it a 4-yard sack, so second and 14, but still big play there by Davenport Bell.
Oh, he is just living in this Belton Tiger backfield tonight.
Similar formation. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Sets his feet. Throws downfield and tripped up. They're going to swallow the flag. Ross wants a flag. I think they just got a little mixed up there. Makes it 3rd and 14.
You definitely understand why he wanted the flag there. He and Aquavius Marbury got tied up almost as soon as that ball was released, but really that just looked like two guys who got their legs tucked together.
That's what it looked like to me too, so I think it's a good no call. I may be slightly biased, but I think it's a good call.
Yeah, interesting play call there with the backup quarterback. They're rolling him out to the left. I thought Chambly did a nice job setting his feet and throwing that ball.
Definitely. So it's 3rd and 14. Most likely 4-down territory no matter what. Chambly's back to throw. He's under pressure, trying to set up a screen, and it's a perfectly read screen pass right there as they brought him down, maybe not back to the line of scrimmage. So it looks like that was Jelani Culpepper in on the tackle, and I think, or was it?
It was Tyson Ejaiwoko, and he lost his helmet there, so that's the 3rd time tonight we've seen a player lose their helmet.
Lost his helmet, that's right. So
I saw the closing speed, and you could only be one man there.
Yeah. You have a good kicker, but it doesn't look like they're going to be going for any kind of field goal right here. Under center, it's Chambly. 4th down and a mile to go. They're going to take a shot towards the end zone and to Ross, and Ross, they're not going to hook up there. So for, I believe, the 3rd or 4th time tonight, they've gotten close to the red zone, but have gone no further as the Patriots defense stands tall.
Yeah, another turnover on downs in Eastview territory. So this Patriot defense bending, and not even really bending all that much, but not breaking so far here tonight.
That's the important part, is not breaking. So we'll see if Ty Blair comes out of the huddle, maybe gets him a couple series. I do see him. 10:32 left to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and in the big win last week, we did see Blair play into the fourth quarter, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen here. Still tuning up before district play starts.
They're going to start this one off with 5 wide, send Martin in motion. Back to throw, it's going to be a screen pass. Namkin calls in a few times, makes one man miss, gets a block, stutter steps, turns up field, still keeps on moving, and it's a great gain. It's a 11, 12-yard gain to the 41-yard line.
Well, Namkin not resting on his laurels tonight. He's having a big game, and that screen pass was well set up, but it did look like it was only going to go for a couple yards there, but Namkin with a real nice hard run to get to the sticks.
Just keeps it moving. Now Rainey in the backfield. Blair takes a snap. He's looking to throw, throws it slightly. Looks like that was a forward pass. It was intended for Caleb Hill, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Maybe a little tell from this angle sometimes, but it was a forward pass.
Yeah, the Belton Tigers bringing some pressure there. They have gotten to Blair. They did force the one fumble. So no surprise, down 34-0, that they're going to be bringing the heat.
Definitely bringing the heat. Blair from the gun. He's got 3 wide. We'll have Martin and he'll have Rainey in the backfield. Now sends Martin out. Blair looking to throw. He's under pressure immediately. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to tuck it in and run. He's makes some spin moves. Takes another man miss. He's got the first down to the Belton 46-yard line.
Wow, what pocket presence from Ty Blair there. The pressure was coming from behind him. He felt it, tucked it, no indecision, burst right up the seam, and another nice hard run with a spin move.
Absolutely. It's like he could hear the footsteps coming. So 4 wide again. Blair back to throw. He's got time. Goes over the middle. Ball's caught by Rainey. And it's another first down out to the 34-yard line and put it only where Rainey could catch it.
Well, and Ty Blair took a shot there. The pressure was getting to him again on the backside, so Belton getting some joy from that left side of the Eastview line. But Blair stood tall in the pocket. He wasn't afraid to take that hit. Stepped into the throw, delivered a strike.
4 wide again, Rainey in the backfield. He's going to send Namkin in motion. Blair takes the snap, looking to throw. Under pressure, maybe trying to set up a screen. He's going to throw it right at the feet of Rainey. They would have nowhere to go with the football there. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, a little bit slow developing on that play. Didn't really have the look, and Blair kind of with the smart choice there. Kind of more throwing it away than looking for the completion.
Definitely. Even if Rainey had caught that one, I'm not sure he would have gotten anything. We only would have hurt him. So 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Well, Patriots moving the ball nicely on their opening series of the second half.
Just like they did in the opening series of the first half. So Blair from the gun. He's got Rainey in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff to Rainey. Goes over the middle. Namkin has it and tripped up. But he's got the first down to the 16-yard line. If Namkin had made that one-man miss, he may have been waltzed into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Another big league throw there from Ty Blair. Hit Namkin right in the numbers on that deep post route. That's about an 18-yard throw down the field and delivered a strike once again.
Blair fakes the handoff again. He's going to throw. Ball's caught by Martin, who stays on his feet, and he was trying to go 3 for 3. And he's down at the 2.
J. Anthony Balderas tried to trip Martin up around the 10-yard line, and he fought for another, 7, 8 yards and nearly got to the pylon.
Did not want to be denied. He was trying to do his best Randy Moss impression when he went 3 for 3 against the Cowboys one year.
Well, on 2 touchdowns, I'm sure Martin has that hat trick in mind.
Oh, he definitely wants that. Blair's already got 4 touchdowns in the evening. He probably wants a 5th one, but let's see what they do here. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Rainey's already got 1 rushing touchdown. And they're going to hand off Rainey, and he's just going to waltz on into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the evening.
Oh, great blocking by the Patriot interior line there. Behind guard and center, creating that pile at the goal line. Rainey just able to go right over the top and cross the plane. So Rainey with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the evening.
We got our first strobe effects of the evening. Makes it 40-0. Rainey is with 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 receiving.
That's right.
Just those numbers just keep on getting better. Reyes in to attempt the extra point. Last time there was a bit of an issue with the snap. This time the snap is up. Almost got around though, but they're able to push that one through. It is good. Makes the score now 41-0. So get there, get the ball, just run right back down the field.
Yeah, what a nice drive there by the Patriots to open up this second half. Really a statement drive that they're not done in this ball game. They went to halftime leading 34-0. Think maybe there might be a bit of a letdown. Absolutely not.
No, they definitely want more. It's now 92 unanswered points scored by this Eastview offense.
Yeah, 8:12 to go in the third quarter, and well, Belton's got to be scratching their heads. What can they do here?
You got to get something going if you're Belton.
And they've been down in Eastview territory 3 or 4 times tonight, but never have gotten to the red zone.
If not really gotten to the red zone, they've definitely gotten to the other end of the field. They just cannot. Once they get there, they just keep going backwards. This defense just keeps standing tall. It's good to see they are not wanting them to get on the board at all. Grays and to kick this one off.
Oh yeah, this Patriot defense, they're going to be hungry. They've got another big goal going for 2 weeks in a row here.
Trying to improve to 2-1. They look pretty good. Kick not a lot distance, fielded at the 12-yard line. Tries to turn upfield, makes one man miss, and Ross is brought down from behind after getting to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, nice shoestring tackle there from Grady Dickerson, the senior defensive back. Ross had a nice little head of steam there. He's a quick, shifty runner.
Definitely, once he gets downfield, he is very quick. But his Patriots defense and his special teams is able to get right to him.
Yeah, and he's been one of the danger men for this Belton Tiger team. And I think the Patriots secondary is going to want to tighten up a little bit here. A few big pass plays the last couple times out.
A few big pass plays, a couple of pass interference calls. They do have one interception, though. So 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Chambly hands off fullback. It's Zeka who rumbles forward to the 34-yard line, so a 3-yard gain on first down. Makes it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, did well to get 3 yards. The old-fashioned fullback for 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
The old-fashioned is fun to say.
Yes, it is.
Fullback. Ashmouth football. So 2nd and 7. Ball on the 34. The clock winding down. Chambly under center. He'll have 3 wide. He's back to throw. Under pressure. He might just tuck this one in and run. He's going to plant his feet. He's going to throw to Ross. Ross is going to make one man miss. Streaking down the sideline. Can he get there? He cannot. And Ross is into the end zone. And the balloon pops. The goose egg is broken. And for the first time in 6 quarters, the Patriots defense has allowed points on the board.
Unlucky there for the Patriot defense. They had good pressure. The pocket had collapsed. Chambly did a nice job rolling to his left, which we saw them do by design earlier in the game. Ross, with the play slightly broken, did a good job coming back to the quarterback. Ball was delivered right on the numbers.
Call Angel and attempt the extra point. It is good. It makes it 41-7. The first home game they've allowed a touchdown or any points of any kind, and it's probably very disappointing with Patriots defense. They wanted to get back-to-back shutouts. But so far tonight, there's one Achilles heel that's been susceptible to the big play.
And as we've said, Gavin Ross having a very nice game tonight. He did a nice job making Quavius Marbury miss there. And then he was off to the races and outran the Patriot defense to the pylon.
Definitely, you mentioned his speed, and he is definitely very fast. So the first time since the opening kickoff, we're going to see the Tigers kick one away. Still with Patriots up 41-7. You got to feel pretty good.
Still a very comfortable lead here for the Patriots, and just a touchdown each here in the opening 5 minutes of the third quarter. So still some life left in this ball game. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Definitely the Tigers not done playing football, and they might be going for an onside kick right here as you don't see Rainey go back too far. And they got the hands team out there. Probably a smart decision.
Right, and we said in the second quarter it's pretty much 4-down territory every time for the Tigers, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see some trickeration here on the kickoff, although they line up in a normal formation.
They do, but it looks like they're going for the onside kick. Has to either be touched or go 10 yards. And they're just going to do a little squibber, and Rainey's going to get some room to return this one. He gets a block and rumbles forward to the 41-yard line.
Surprised the Tigers kicked it away there. It looked like they were setting up for the onside kick, and they just decided to do the little pooch kick.
Maybe just trying to fool them. I'm not so sure.
From their own 40-yard line.
Either way, this drive will start from the 41-yard line for the Eastview Patriots. Last time out, they got oh so close to getting Luke Martin's 3rd touchdown and getting Ty Blair's 5th touchdown. However, Rainey got his 3rd touchdown on the ground. He scored 2 on the ground, 1 in the air, and moved the ball very effectively.
That's 7 touchdowns for Keyston Rainey the last 2 weeks.
Blair coming out of the huddle. 7 touchdowns. His number's just going to keep improving.
Yeah, I think we'll be seeing his name in the Austin American-Statesman again this week.
I think so. Maybe even Ty Blair's name. Honeycutt in the backfield, though, this time. It's a man in motion. And they're going to call either that's a false start or an encroachment penalty. And I think the Belton coach is signaling it's a false start. That's what he wants it to be. I think it is going to be a false start. It will be a false start. That's going to make it 1st and 15.
Yeah, it's a little mistiming there on the count. A couple Patriots there looked like they were moving before the snap. So, as a former center, you hate to see that happen.
Definitely do. There's on their Achilles heel I definitely can bring up. There's been a few penalties called on Eastview. And those old tiny ones, they add up over time. So something you might want to tighten up as the season goes on. Blair takes handoff. He's going to hand off Honeycutt up the middle. He's going to gain maybe 3 yards, make it 2nd and 13.
Yeah, Honeycutt had 8 carries last week for 30 yards. I wouldn't be surprised to see him match or exceed that total tonight.
So 2nd and 12. They have to get to the 50, right in midfield for a 1st down. Blair from the gun. Handoff, fakes the snap, takes handoff to Honeycutt, gets it out, and got room to run and pushed out of bounds. That's Caleb Hill. And he's got plenty for a 1st down into opponent's territory. Let's see where they spot him. It looks like he's going to be right at the 47-yard line.
Just a little swing route there. Easy throw for Ty Blair, but I want to single out Luke Martin, who had a great seal block there on the outside to really make that play happen. Martin is a big receiver.
Definitely is a big receiver and definitely get that block in there. 4 wide, similar formation as the last time. Honeycutt in the backfield. Blair from the gun, hands off Honeycutt. Very patiently follows his blockers and able to get a nice gain forward of about 5 yards. They get 2nd and 5.
Yeah, following the sophomore guard Damian Myers there, and a nice little stutter step about halfway through the run. Got Rainey a few extra yards. Or excuse me, Honeycutt.
Honeycutt. You called Rainey's name a few times tonight. You may see his name come back on. He's sitting right in the sideline. He's got his helmet slightly off. He's ready to come back in.
Oh, you know he wants to go again.
Definitely. From the gun. Namkin in motion. They're going to hand off to Honeycutt. He's brought down almost immediately. And they're going to say he lost a yard there. Makes it 3rd and it looks like 7.
Yeah, trying to catch Belton out there with the draw play and faking the jet sweep motion. Not the sophomore, Beckett Butler in there for the Tigers to clog up the middle. Another sophomore, 11 of them on this Belton Tiger team.
Easier to count the seniors there on the Tiger team than anything else, but definitely a lot of underclassmen, you're right. It's 4 wide, 3rd and 7. Blair, slightly low snap, back to throw. Ball will be caught in the flat, pushes the defender aside. Let's see where they spot him. It's going to be close. He's going to be about a yard short. And it was Honeycutt on the reception. Makes it 4th and 1. They're probably going to leave the offense out there and just try to pick up this 4th down.
Oh, I would imagine 4th, and it almost looks like less than a yard, really. Honeycutt did a nice job there again, though. He battled for a couple extra yards to make this 4th and short. Blair felt the pressure up the middle there again. It looks like Belton's really trying to key in on that.
Last time they went for it on 4th down, they came up slightly empty-handed. Hand off Honeycutt. He's got the 1st down and then some to the 30-yard line before being brought down at the 27 or 28. A flag comes in late, though. Maybe a little extracurricular after that one.
Yeah, following the block of Damian Myers there once again. He's having a nice game here in the 2nd half.
So let's check this flag.
After the play, personal foul, late hit number 9. Result of the play is a 1st down, 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
So another penalty on Eastview. They do get the 1st down, but it backs them up to, I believe, where they weren't even before, like the original line of scrimmage. Trying to see where that is, when to gauge that. And It's a long way to back them up to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, so 6 yards short of where they just were on 4th and 1. And the referee there, you may have heard, they called number 9, Tyson Ijaiwoko. He's not playing offense, so that was not him with the personal foul.
Either way, now it's 1st and 10. Rainey back in at running back. Blair back to throw. He's under pressure. He's going to step up in the pocket. And he's just going to fall down to the ground, not take any risks there. So 2-yard loss.
No, kept Rainey back to block there, and still pressure got to Blair. And I think he didn't like his first option on the left side and decided to tuck it really quickly there, but nothing doing up the middle.
And the Belton Tigers defense, they're bringing some pressure. Let's see what they can do here to kind of give Blair more of a clean pocket. Back to throw, under pressure immediately, sets up a screen. It's out to Martin. Martin gets a block, moves forward, stays on his feet. I thought he was going to break that one, and he's got enough for a first down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Adam Gonzalez, the junior linebacker, holding on for dear life to Luke Martin's ankle. But Martin drags him for the first down yardage. Another tough run after the catch.
When Luke Martin catches the ball, good things have tended to happen tonight. 41-7, 3:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Blair takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Rainey, goes over the middle. Martin has it again, bounces off a would-be tackler, trying to get into the end zone. The ball comes out, and it's recovered. It looks like it's Namkin is saying that the Patriots have it. They do have it. It's a touchdown. It's Luke Martin, I believe, who recovered it. Or maybe it's McKinnon Thorpe. I could not see who recovered the football in the end zone. But it's a touchdown for the Patriots on a wacky play.
Well, Luke Martin seeing the ball pop out at the 1 there. He is going to be thanking his lucky stars that the Patriots were able to fall on that one.
He really wanted to get that third touchdown. Fighting for the extra yards. And he almost got it. I don't know how you rule that one, though. If that's a passing touchdown or what. Either way, it's a touchdown.
I think because of the fumble, it goes down as a rushing touchdown for the man who recovered it.
Oh.
You get the yards up to the fumble.
Yes, and it looked like it was Luke Martin who recovered it. But then I saw Thorpe. I thought he had the ball. It'll be interesting to see. I'm wondering if there's a scorekeeper I can go ask.
I'm trying to get the attention of the Eastview coaches here, try and get a little...
Say who got that one. We're trying to get their attention there. They are locked in on this game.
They absolutely are.
Well, why wouldn't they be? Yeah.
And I am about 3 feet away from them, and I cut a pretty imposing figure here. They are locked in, as you might expect.
Yeah, definitely. So they lead now 48-7. They are very close to beating the total they scored last week against Burnett. And they scored 51. They're close to that half-century mark.
Yeah, it could have been any of, I think, 3 different players there. Keaston Rainey came out of there celebrating.
It looked like the Tigers had the ball.
It did.
And then Namkin came in, hands in the air, and then the ref came in. And I was just stunned. Like, what is going on? Whether it's a rushing touchdown or a passing touchdown, doesn't matter. It's another touchdown for the Patriots.
I do think if Martin had held on to that ball, that he was right near breaking the plane of the end zone anyway.
I'm wondering that too. Maybe he could have already broke it before he lost possession of the ball. Runnable upfield. Looks like that is Keegan Sherwood. I believe that was him who had it. And see, it was. Keegan Sherwood on the return. Pretty decent return. Tigers last time able to get into the end zone on a pass to Ross. Since starting the second half, they decided just to air this one out. And they've had a little bit of success.
Yeah, and Graham Chambly coming off the bench tonight in the second quarter, and he's really been the more effective of these Belton quarterbacks tonight, and not shy about throwing it deep, which you have to do. You're down big.
You're down big. Chambly under center. They're going to hand this one off, going up the middle, bounces off a would-be tackler, and keeps moving his feet for a 5-yard gain on first down. Makes it 2nd and 5.
Yeah, tough run in there from B.T. Thompson, the sophomore running back. Coming into tonight averaging 100 yards per game. He's having some tough going against this front 7 of Eastview, but 5 yards there on first down.
Makes it 2nd and 5. Have to get to the 49 for a first down.
He's brought down by 13 Sam Arnett.
Chombley under center. Hand off fullback, but nowhere to go with this one. This is definitely going to be a loss. Maybe a yard, 1 yard. But they're going to say a loss on that one.
Yeah, Gino Zecca ran into about 3 Patriots there, led by Ty Temples, who's about twice his size.
Makes it 3rd and long. So 3rd and it's like 7, maybe 6. Chombley under center, back to throw, under pressure, trying to set up a screen. He gets it out, but he's going to be brought down well short of the first down marker. And that was thrown out to number 23, that's Kai Griffin. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, that's about it.
No, well read and nice pursuit there by the Patriot defense. It did look like he had some room to run as that play was developing, but great sideline to sideline speed to shut that down.
Shepard steps back out in the field. He is listed also as a quarterback and also as a punter, so they're going to punt this one away. Rainey hasn't really gotten a chance to really get a return.
And throughout that series, I've seen Ryan Miley warming up for the Patriots. Wouldn't be surprised to see him.
High snap and able to get the punt off. And Rainey's going to catch it. Makes one man miss, makes another man miss, tries to reverse field, shakes off would-be tackler, keeps moving his feet, and is brought down at the 30-yard line. Buck 21 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Might be seeing Miley step out in the field. I believe we are.
Boy, what a day for Ty Blair. Another fantastic performance. He's just going from strength to strength to strength through 3 games this season.
Through 3 touchdown passes last week. He's thrown 4 this week. Those numbers that for the whole offense of the Patriots, they just keep getting better and better, and it's what you'd like to see when you're going into the bye week. Miley steps in. He threw a touchdown pass last week.
Yeah, the season numbers, 2 for 3, 60 yards, and 1 touchdown.
He's a southpaw, throws him his left. Honeycutt in the backfield. They'll have 3 wide. Takes a snap. They're going to hand off Honeycutt. No, they're going to do a little reverse action here. Back over to Hill. Hill's going to get tackled inbounds for a 5-yard gain to the 35.
I think we're seeing for the 2nd week in a row, bringing in the lefty quarterback off the bench deep into the 2nd half, bringing out some different looks here for the Patriots.
They bringing out some different looks. 2nd and 5, excuse me. Miley from the gun of Honeycutt in the backfield. Takes a snap. They're going to hand off Honeycutt, who's going to run right into the defensive line, but not before gaining 3 yards. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ashton Spillers, the senior nose tackle for Belton, doing a nice job shedding the block and getting to the back.
So 3rd and 2 now. Let's see if they might air this one out with Miley. Last week against Murray, they scored 51 points. They're at 48 right now. Miley will throw this one over the middle. It's going to be right off the hands of Seth DeMel. Maybe a little bit high, a high fastball. Doesn't have time to really come down with it. So for the first time this evening, they're going to punt this one away.
Yeah, just a little high, a little hard on that throw. And, well, it's something you get with more reps and with more time. Miley does have a very strong arm that we've seen.
Definitely. And he also is going to punt this one away. Snap is a bit high, but able to come down with it. Kick is off. Calls for the fair catch. Ball is fair caught by Ross at the, 33-yard line. Yeah.
Oh, and you got Aquavius Marbury right in his face there. Nice job by Ross to look that one all the way in.
I almost wonder if the high snap actually allowed them to get downfield a little bit quicker.
That was a nice punt as well from Miley. He had some good hang time on it.
Definitely got great hang time on that. So this drive will begin for the Belton Tigers at the 33-yard line. Last time they had to punt, I think after giving up that touchdown, this defense, they got even hungrier.
Yeah, it's still a lot of starters out there on the field for the Patriots. I can definitely see Isaiah Davenport-Bell. You know he's hungry to get to the quarterback.
And what will most likely be one of the last few snaps of the 3rd quarter, as the refs are pointing at something. I think there's something in the end zone. you're pointing at. I'm not sure if there's a drone up there or something. Man, there's something in the air, which is hard to see because there's a bit of a glare in the window.
It looks like it must have moved off. The referees seem happy. I was looking at the play clock thinking maybe that was out or something.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Oh, it definitely wasn't. So.
I did call a game once where there was a drone that did appear, and they actually had stopped the game until the drone got out of the way.
I gotta say, it's a first for me in my broadcast career.
Not so. It's like Shepard back in at quarterback. They're going to hand this one off, and this will probably just take us to the fourth quarter. The Patriots tack on 2 more touchdowns. One on the ground, one, I don't know how we're going to roll that one. We don't even know who scored it officially, but we'll try our best to find out if we can. But we're going to go to the fourth quarter with our score. Patriots 48, the Tigers 7. We'll take a quick break listening to Eastview Patriots football on the Vype Media Network.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Now back at the Georgetown Independent School District Athletic Complex, Rob Jaskula alongside Brian Reed. And Brian, as we go to the fourth quarter here, we had some questions about that last Patriot touchdown. And, well, the question is running throughout the press box here.
We didn't know either. We'll have to check, see if maybe the Statesman might have it. Shepard under center, sends Ross in motion, takes the snap. He's looking to throw, rolls out of the pocket, throws to Ross, who's going to drop that one. I thought he had that one falling down. I believe that was Ross. Nope, actually that was Achilles Palomares. Tried to make the catch there, and it hits him in the hands and he falls back. And there's a holding call right there. Makes it 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, the referee threw that flag really quickly, and even before the ball dropped to the ground, he was already signaling for the hold.
So it wouldn't have mattered either way if he had caught it, but that backs him up. 2nd and 15. Shepard under center. Back to throw. He's looking downfield. He's got Ross, and it's going to be knocked away by Aquavius Marbury. And that makes it 3rd and 14.
Yeah, ball just hung up there in the air for a little too long, and Marbury with some nice safety play there. Yeah, one hand spiking it like he's on the volleyball court.
Definitely a good job. Probably, I bet he didn't try to go for the interception. Just knocked that one down. Makes it 3rd and 15 now. The 27-yard line. They have to get to the 48 for a first down.
Yeah, this Patriot defense playing with some renewed vigor after giving up their first touchdown in 2 games.
This time Shepard from the gun. Back to throw. He's going to throw it deep downfield, trying to find Ross. And this time Marbury's going to come up with the interception. 2nd interception tonight for this Patriots defense.
Yeah, what a great play by Aquavius Marbury. That quarterback was rushed into that throw. Trey Marshall was in his face and knocked the quarterback to the turf right as he released it. And again, that ball just hung up in the air. And Aquavius Marbury, right in the middle of the field, able to make a play on it.
Pretty much just a good old-fashioned arm punt. If you look at it. They're going to start this drive at the 41-yard line.
Bit of good karma there for Aquavius Marbury. Decided to not go for the pick and just make the smart play and knock it down the play before, and gets rewarded with a nice catchable ball for the interception.
Last time out, they had to punt. Looking to get more points on the board. They want to better that total from last week, or at least match it. It'll be Miley. He's going to hand off Honeycutt. Honeycutt's going to rumble forward for a couple yards there on first down. Makes it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, hard running there. Adam Gonzalez, the junior linebacker, in on another tackle. Another player listed at 5'7", but he's playing a lot bigger. He's been one of the keys in their rush defense tonight.
So 2nd and 8. Doesn't look like Honeycutt in the backfield. Miley. They're going to hand off. No, they're actually going to throw it out the flat, trying to get some room to run, and pushed out of bounds. And that is number 26, who's not listed on the roster.
That is Alejandro Rodriguez, the sophomore halfback.
Thank you.
Getting a call up to the varsity for this week. And yeah, we do have a few new names on this Eastview roster this week. And saw a nice little bit of play action there from Miley, which we saw in his touchdown last week as well. He's good at that action.
So Miley from the gun takes a snap. They're going to fake the handoff, trying to find Namkin, and they do find him for a 5-yard gain.
That's Tanner Namkin's bread and butter, just that 5-yard out route. And it's been there almost every time they've looked for it.
Absolutely, he has had a wonderful night so far. If it wasn't for players like Luke Martin and Keystone Rainey getting all those touchdowns, those big yards, you almost look at Namkin and say maybe he really had like a phenomenal game, and he really did. It's hard. That's the best part about this Patriots offense. You look at every player, and they've all had a phenomenal game. Miley from the gun. They're going to hand off this time. Trying to follow his blockers. He's got the 25 at the 20. Honeycutt to the 15. Rumbles forward to the 10-yard line. I thought he was going to be down at least 3 times there, but just keeps moving his feet, and he's at the 10.
Kept moving his feet, and a couple nice blocks from the wide receivers, McKinnon Thorpe and Caleb Hill here on the left side. Still working hard for their running back.
So 1st and goal. Miley from the gun. Honeycutt in the backfield. They're going to hand off Honeycutt, and he's going to be swarmed in the backfield. This is going to be they're going to call it a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, Belton with the goal line defense look there. They had 5 down linemen, and I think maybe confused the Eastview offensive line a little bit.
So 2nd and goal now from the 12-yard line. Miley from the gun. Honeycutt in the backfield takes a snap, and they're going to maybe get a false start here and back him up even further. And it will be a false start. There's been a few of those tonight.
Yeah, Sebastian Mangana, the linebacker, he's one of the guys that really likes to show that blitz look up the middle. And I think that time he had a little hesitation step, and it drew the Patriots into that false start.
And a few penalties tonight on the Patriots offense. And a few on the defense too. There's one thing's going for, you want to tighten that up. There's a whole ton of penalties, they do add up. So it was 1st and goal from the 10. Now it is 2nd and goal from the 17. Honeycutt up the middle. He gets to the 14-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 14.
Yeah, tough run there up the middle. Belton doing a nice job tonight of clogging up the middle of the field. And, well, in the 4th quarter with this big lead, not really a surprise to see the Patriots just running the ball the old-fashioned way.
8:48 left to play here in the ballgame. Something in the crowd's got them all riled up out there. Fakes the handoff. Miley steps up in the pocket. He's going to tuck it in and run. Tries to make man miss. A flag comes in, though, as he's brought down to the 5-yard line. This looks like it's going to come back and be holding, and it is holding. He's already signaling. This is going to be 3rd and goal from, I think, the 24-yard line.
We're having to do some math here to try to figure out what this 4th and goal.
Well, it was 4th and goal. It was going to be. It would have been 4th and goal from the 5. But now it's 3rd and goal from the 24-yard line. This is a long way to go in a goal situation. This is when I'm talking about penalties. They do add up. It was 1st and goal on the 10, and because of penalties, they've gone back to the 24. It's minus 14 yards just on penalties. Miley back to throw. Sets his feet, and it's going to be intercepted, maybe throwing off his back foot. Disappointing way for that drive to end for the Patriots offense, getting in that goal-to-goal situation. They only went backwards. Miley maybe tried to force one there. And it's a second turnover for this Tigers defense.
Looked like it was the junior linebacker Adam Gonzalez who ended up with that, but there were a few Belton Tigers in the area there. Miley, we were talking about him being a lefty quarterback. The rollout to the right is one of Ty Blair's specialties, but for a lefty, he really had to turn his hips there to get onto his front foot, and by the time he was able to do that, the pressure was in his face. He was getting hit as he threw. Tough throw there.
Tough throw indeed. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Shepard from the gun, from under center, He's going to hand this one off up the middle. And his defense is ready to play still, and he's going to gain 1 yard, and that's about it.
Yeah, some good physical play there. Joshua Claypool in on that tackle for the Patriots. Still playing hard here. So we trickle under 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Clock still moving, 7:44. 7:40 now, clock moving. It's 2nd and 8 on the 23-yard line. Have to get to the 31 for a first down.
Not a lot of urgency here from the Belton Tigers, still running their plays in from the sidelines. Going to be about 10 seconds left on the play clock by the time they get to the line.
They've done that a few times tonight. Kind of flirted with that play clock. Shepard under center. Do a little pitch play. Trying to go around the outside. Difficult to do against this Patriots defense, and they're proving that right there, though. Pretty decent gain to the 29.
Yeah, good run there for B.T. Thompson. He's found the yards hard to come by here tonight.
You're saying he was averaging 100 yards a game, and I don't think he's going to get that tonight. But.
No, and the senior linebacker James Edwards in the game with some nice pursuit to make the tackle.
They'll make it 3rd and 2.
And you have to imagine down 41 points. This is 4-down territory, even backed up in their own end.
Most likely. Shepard under center. Handoff. It's like Thompson moving the pile. He's definitely going to have a first down here. Let's see where they spot him. Still keeps moving that pile. To the 37.
Yeah, good hard running there from the back. And yeah, we were talking about the yards being hard to come by. He made his own yardage there, pushing the pile forward.
1st and 10 from the 37. Under center. Shepard back to throw. Throws it to the far sideline. Ball's going to be caught and pushed out of bounds. As number 34 on the reception, that is Colin Taylor. The senior on the roster list as a defensive back. It's enough for a first down.
Well, the Belton Tigers came into the game with a bit of a quarterback controversy. They weren't sure who their best guy was. They had 3 men in the running, according to the newspaper. We've only seen 2 of them tonight, but both sophomores, I think, having about an equal game.
I think so. They definitely have both proven they can definitely play. So, for Tigers, something to think about definitely going forward. Handoff up the middle and brought down after a 5-yard gain. Check that as number 37, the man who's not listed on the roster. I think even the PA announcer, he just called his number. There he is.
Yeah, just the inside handoff to the fullback there. A classic play you put in on day one of camp. Well, if you're a team that goes under center and uses a fullback, that is.
2nd and 5. Back to throw, and it's just a little out of the reach. Almost was intercepted, but it was caught for a first down. That's to Colin Taylor. Got to him a couple times on this drive.
That pass was nearly batted out of the air and ended up being Lordy Sapulu with a nice solo tackle.
More of a normal drive here for the Tigers. The last 2 times they've gotten this end of the field after big plays. Takes the snap, hands this one off up the middle. And they're moving the ball very effectively on the ground now, though.
They are. I was questioning that they weren't going to the hurry up and still running the plays in from the sideline, but it's been effective on this drive. And Gino Zecca, the fullback, one of his better runs of the game for 6 yards there. He's had a tough day.
Less than 4 minutes left to play here in the ball game. The Patriots lead the Tigers 48-7. I know that coach, though, he wants to find his players to keep the intensity up. They play with such intensity throughout the ball game and just keep that going and don't quit. Handoff up the middle once again, and only 1 yard gain there to Mr. number 37.
Yeah, the junior offensive lineman Edwin Pedraza there, the lead blocker, listed at 6'2", 313. That's a full-size boy right there.
Makes it 3rd and 4. Approaching 3 minutes left to play in the ball game now. Belton will take their first timeout, I think, of the entire ball game, honestly.
Yeah, they didn't use any of their timeouts in the first half.
I'm not sure either team did, honestly.
I think they had a hard time getting the play in there. There were only 7 seconds left on the play clock, and only one wide receiver had broken the huddle. So smart use of their timeout there. Under 3 minutes to play. Looks like the Patriots are going to be moving to 2-1 here, Brian, heading into the bye week. So we will not have a broadcast next week as there is no game, and we will be back at it on the 4th of October in Lake Belton.
27th.
Oh, excuse me, the 27th.
27th, yeah.
Against Glenn.
Against Glenn, there you go, yeah. We'll be back for that game.
I was just already thinking about that drive out to Lake Belton.
There you go.
That in my mind.
That one, yeah. That'll be fun. Won't be too bad. Takes the snap from under center, rolls out, looking to throw. He's got a man open in the end zone. It's going to fall incomplete, but another pass interference flag. That's the 3rd one of the evening.
Yeah, and very similar to the other two, Brian. The ball was a bit underthrown, and the receiver just needed to slow up and let the defensive back run into him.
Just like playing basketball, just kind of jump into him in a way. It's another penalty. There's a lot of penalties on this Patriots offense and defense, just the whole team. So
yeah, most of them coming here in the second half. They were a lot crisper in the first. So maybe with the big lead, it's tough to maintain that mental discipline when you're playing with a big lead, especially for the second week in a row.
Absolutely, but one thing that's why it's good we're coming on a bye week. You know, get some time to kind of relax, think about all this, but a lot of positives for this Patriots team. Handoff, Zeka coming around the outside, keeps moving his feet. I believe he's going to have close to first down yardage. He's going to be a couple yards short.
Oh, and he nearly broke that one for a touchdown. That was Zeka's best run of the night. He's been one of their top ball carriers this evening, but finding the yards hard to come by, and that 8-yard run, I believe, is his longest of the night.
Two minutes, 15 seconds left to play in the ball game. Tigers looking for their second score of the evening. Takes the snap, handoff Zeka. Spin moves. And as the pile pushed backwards, he's going to be 1 yard short of the first down.
Yeah, they've gone to the well with that counter play to the same side a few times. No surprise that Eastview sniffed that out and was able to stop him.
So 3rd and 1. So get the first down without getting the touchdown. Minute 30 left to play. His drive has lasted a very long time. Probably by design. Shepard's going to just do a nice quarterback sneak. He got close to the end zone, down to the 2-yard line.
Nicely executed quarterback sneak there. Shepard took the snap, and he did wait a moment for his lineman to get the push, picked the side he was going to go. He went to his right over the guard. And an easy first down conversion in the end for him. One minute to play, and you know this Patriot defense wants to keep him out of the end zone again.
They want that goal line stand. They allowed 1 touchdown. Probably upset they didn't get that goose egg. Trying to get a little push up the middle. Shepard, and he's got it. Touchdown.
Oh, they went right back to the well. The exact same play. Went with the quarterback sneak between center and guard on the right side, and Shepard able to keep his feet moving and reach over the line there.
Makes the score 48-13, pending the extra point. They definitely going to improve to 2-1 on the season, but if you're this defense, you're probably thinking, man, I really wish we could have gotten back-to-back, shutouts. But the offense has scored 91 points 2 weeks in a row. Defense has only allowed 14. Lots of positive things to look at with this team. Absolutely. Blair has really blossomed coming into this one. He's looked phenomenal. Rainey's looked good. So as the season goes on, it's going to be really fun to watch this team, I believe.
Well, I agree with you there, Brian. And 9 total touchdowns for Ty Blair between rushing and passing. He's gone from 2 to 3 to 4 through 3 weeks here.
And he's just going to keep getting better. And that just means that next game he's going to throw 5. Or maybe even 6. Who knows? It could be as many.
Well, 99 points the last 2 weeks for the Patriots. This offense is, well, certainly humming here in the early part of the season.
They're going to kick this one off. No running clock.
And really, Brian, the Patriots, they've dominated all 3 phases of play tonight, giving up a couple late touchdowns here with reserves in the game. That will happen. It's unfortunate to not get the shutout, but really this game was decided pretty early tonight.
It was definitely decided early on when it was 21-0 in the blink of an eye. And they'll do another little pooch kick. And he's going to catch this one. Starts up out to the 15. Tries to make one man miss, stays on the sideline, and he's so close to be it. Just kept his feet in and maybe may have just run one back to the house.
Yeah, just ran out of real estate there on the right sideline. It looked like he had a lot of room in front of him there, but he started out near the sideline, didn't have a lot to work with to begin with.
Probably won't see much on this drive. There's only 42 seconds left. You can see the coaches next to us already starting to kind of pack things up here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to just see Miley Neal on it here. And the Patriots are moving to 2-1, so a nice start to the season here.
Tigers will fall to 0-3. After the opening loss to Stony Point, they have looked really good against Burnett and Belton.
Yeah, and for the second straight week, we do hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And if you're an Eastview Patriots fan, boy, you really had to enjoy that outcome.
Definitely. I do hope you enjoyed listening to us. I do thank you for allowing us into your homes and wherever you're listening on the radio. It's going to take a few steps there because we kind of learned. I think that's what they teach them to do is just take a few steps, try to run as much clock as you can. I think they have to snap it at least one more time. Or, nope, actually they reset it. So I think now they can just let this clock run down. They don't have to kneel it.
Yeah, the officials took their time spotting that one, so doesn't look like the Patriots need to snap it again, although they are lined up for one.
They are lined just in case they have to, but I do believe that they should be good just to let this clock run down, and they will just let this clock run down. And that is officially the final here for the Georgetown Independent School District Athletic Complex. The Patriots basically run all over the Belton Tigers. It was a phenomenal offensive game. It was a phenomenal defensive game. All phases of the game. Ty Blair throwing 4 touchdown passes. Keeson Rainey scoring 3. Luke Martin scoring a couple. And Tanner Namkin having himself a pretty respectable game in his own right.
Yeah, about 150 yards receiving for Namkin. Really surprised us tonight. And Luke Martin with the 2 touchdown catches, and we're still not sure about that 1 touchdown, so it might be 3, or it might be 3 for Rainey.
Or it could be a 4th touchdown pass. We don't know. I'm not sure how that rule works, but we'll ask around. I'm not sure who's got it, but it was a great day of football all around. They improved to 2-1. They'll be back on the 27th, I believe, against Glenn. And that one will be here on Vype Media, so you can tune in and catch that one. I think that'll do it from us here tonight, Rob. So I'd like to thank Vype CEO Derek Dusick, Broadcast Director Merrill Bertrand, Technical Director Suna Venkat, and Communications Director Christina Weber-Bertrand. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Rob Jaskula, this is Brian Reed signing off from Georgetown ISD Athletic Complex in Georgetown, Texas, where the Eastview Patriots have defeated the Belton Tigers by a final of 48-7. Hope you guys have a great night. Stay safe. We'll catch you next time. Thank you.